make you step out, get some in now, let your head down. To some ice, but you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out?
Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Morgan Danielle, and if you are not subscribed to my channel,
what is you doing, sis?
Go ahead and subscribe. Today for you guys, I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite drugstore palettes. Some of them are not drugstore, but, well, ish. They're a little bit pricier, but I do have some stuff that I actually bought from Target that I feel like if you are just now starting out in makeup, you can jump into. So without further ado, let's just jump right on in. So I'm going to start off with the two ones that are from the drugstore that I think are pretty great starter ones. The first one is by Makeup Revolution. It is their Birds of Paradise Forever Flawless palette. And I'm gonna just tell y'all, as far as drugstore is concerned, Makeup Revolution being in Target has been a game changer. Like, cause I don't really go to Sephora as much as I used to. So I've been kind of sticking to just drugstore because I feel like once you get to a certain age, it's like, that's a splurge. Like, that's a luxury item. Like, that's something I would get myself when I just have a little extra money. But like, I'm not making Sephora trips regularly. So Makeup Revolution has really been a game changer in Target because I never really tried their products until they came into Target. So I was lucky enough to come across this palette and I really like it. I'm gonna open it and let you guys kind of get a sneak peek. But this is what it looks like. Oh my God, just fall out. That's why I was kind of worried about opening it, but this is what it looks like. Hopefully so you can see the colors. As you can see, this blue color up here, this blue shade Rio, I've been really loving this color. It's such a cute glittery shade. Like I live for glitter. I'm a glitter girl. I'm a girly girl, so I love glitter. So you should already know that like that is what has stuck out the most in this palette. But as a whole, I love this entire palette. Like the colors blend really well. They blend well with other palettes, which is something as I've gotten deeper into my eyeshadow game has become a thing that I'm like a little more OCD about, because sometimes two formulas just won't mix well and it'll just make it hard to blend them together. And sometimes you don't figure that out until after you've already started to blend one color in, and that sucks. But these are really good. The only thing about this is this color palette or this color scheme may scare people, especially my black girls. It will definitely maybe intimidate some people because they will think like, oh my God, these shades won't show up for me or they won't work for me. But to my experience, and you can, I don't know, you can use me for reference, but I know I'm not like obviously of the richest melanated people, but I'm just saying like I feel like sometimes they don't show up on me either. But these didn't come across chalky, so that's another thing. I don't think they came across chalky, so yeah, great primer with this and you're off to the racetrack. And I feel like it's perfect for summer because black girls kill every color. So I need y'all to stop being scared of doing bold eye looks. Like, cause every time I see them, they snap. So the next palette that I got for you guys is by Beauty Bakery. It's a little dusty because she's been through a lot, but it's their Breakfast in Bed palette. It looks like this. And to show you guys the color scheme, you are gonna immediately recognize why if you are a black girl. But I love this palette. Obviously it has all the right colors for one, fall, so it doesn't really matter what race you are. For fall, this is like the perfect palette. But like on top of that, like I feel like it has the good transitional and crease colors for people who are melanated, and I think that's important. Like to me, finding those can be quite challenging, especially because even finding like a nude that's close enough to my skin tone to like pop in my eye is really, really hard, because the ones that I usually find are really darker or they're either super light. So that makes a really good palette. I haven't used it so much, but from what I have used, because I've used the color Yawning and Lazy Baby. These are like the two colors that I've used the most out of this palette. But they've worked well. They've been pigmented. They've blended well. So it's like Beauty Bakery is definitely a brand that I think you guys should look out for, especially black girls. This is a black owned brand, I believe. And they make bomb products. Their setting powder is also fire. And the packaging is cute. We can't get over, we can never ever not bring up how cute their packaging.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't find it anywhere on Target.com. My apologies, guys.
So moving on to something that's a little more expensive. This is the BH Cosmetics Do Not Disturb palette. There's 9 colors in here. and I've used it quite a bit, but I've really been drawn to this shade. It's called Not Today. I've been drawn to this shade mainly because this is like a beautiful dark maroon brown, and you don't really see that in palettes, and it's super pigmented, so it's like a little bit goes such a long way. So it's like, I love it. And I've also used Getting Lost and On Hold. I think Getting Lost is, On Hold is this little darker blue color, and Getting Lost is this color right here. And I will say I like this palette a lot. I mean, it's again gonna be a little bit intimidating for people who are not very well into eyeshadow because the color scheme is very in your face, but it's a good palette to just have as an accent because you never know. Like, a lot of times people may see palettes like this in my collection and be like, what the fuck are you gonna do with these colors? And usually I will take colors like Personal Space, Peace Out of Town, this entire little trio down here, this entire little column right here. I would take this entire column, and what I would do with these colors is I would take them and I would pop them under my eye, and like that's an easy way to still find some use out of it without it being like all over your eye, if that makes sense. So the next one, and one of my favorite palettes is the Sakura and Sage Vegan Eyeshadow and Blush Palette. I don't know the name of it. And then one of my favorite palette is, I'm gonna just be real with y'all, I don't know the name. I think it's called Natural, but I don't know. If anyone knows the name, I'll show it what it looks like. But if anyone knows the name, if y'all can let me know, but I don't know the name. These shades are so fire. The only one that I really don't see myself using is this one at the end that's called Silver. But this is what the color scheme is giving. And as I said, I feel like the only one that I really wouldn't use is this silver color. And it's just because, I mean, be for real. Be for real. Like, that on me is gonna make me look like I'm trying to be a trash bag. It's just gonna give like terrible 2000 like baggy P. Diddy trash bag and Mace when they was in those music videos. Y'all, if you know what I'm talking about, you gonna we here. But yeah, that's what it gives. That's what I immediately think of. It just gives aluminum foil. I don't need that in my life. You feel me? These other colors are fire. They are fire. And up here, there's like 2 blushes, and oh my god. Oh my god. Like, crack. La policia, because it's criminal. It's criminal how much I freaking love those blushes. Like, and I'm not even a blush girl. I'm more of like to stay away from that type of thing. I'm more of like a let's just bronze and keep it simple. But these blushes have really helped me get back into it because they're not too much. Like, they're not overstated or understated. They're like that happy, subtle, like where it's like you pop it on, you can see it, but it doesn't really do too much, if you get what I mean. So yeah, that is that on that. Yeah guys, these were just a couple of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I still have some that I could really show off if I really wanted to show you, but I haven't really delved into all of my eyeshadow palettes. I've been just now getting back this year into doing more eyelets. And so yeah, and one of the next videos that I will have coming for you is showing you guys how I lay my wig. So if you want to know how I got, you know, my hair look a little bit like this, it's a little raggedy at the moment because y'all, like, look, I've been going through it. I've had a whole day, like, whoo, loved ones in the hospital. It does a lot. So don't mind me in my hair. It's giving day 2, but it's, yes, until my next video, I will see you guys later. Deuces, take care, be safe, and show love, babe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.